They're two sisters, sisters who talk. Two sisters, sisters who talk in front of and their friends.
Hello and welcome
to another edition of
Two Sisters
Talk in Front
of a
Bunk Bed
Yeah.
and a 5-year-old.
We're two sisters who talk to each other, so if you like that kind of thing, please give us a like. If you really like it, subscribe.
Get up there. Hi, baby. Go. You can get up here. Come on. Seriously? Okay.
Jeez.
Sit down, Wriggles. There's a whole bed back there for you to sit in.
High quality content you can come to expect.
Yeah.
On Two Sisters.
I did not yell. I did not say anything bad. But we are going to have a wiping tail for a minute. Sit. Sit.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Okay, so you have the stress relief spray and lavender spray.
Yes.
And that doesn't help?
I just sprayed the lavender spray yesterday, then Maddie discovered it and decided to spray it all over the house and in her own face.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So that is currently the debacle we are facing. Maddie wanted a bunk bed.
Maddie got a bunk bed.
Does Maddie sleep in the bunk bed?
No.
How many hours a night does Maddie sleep in the bunk bed?
Maybe 3. And that's just to go to bed, and that's after you finally get her to go to sleep. Because she wants to have a whole conversation in bed.
Okay, let's talk about the longest ago thing, because it's been a while since we did a podcast.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your cruise, because that was the last thing we mentioned. Oh, there's a star.
Star, yes. Oh, see, the week before Christmas, we went on a Disney Very Merry Time cruise, on the Disney Wish. It was a 4-night cruise from Port Canaveral or Orlando, whatever you want to call it, to, both of Disney's private islands, Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point and Castaway Cay. That was a disembodied voice of Bingo. Well, she's not disembodied. Check her right there. And so, let's go. So we went down a couple of days early before our cruise because highly recommend going to your destination at least a day before your cruise, just so you're not panicking with flight delays or bags being lost or just anything that you need you can grab beforehand. Stop that. Okay, so we get there a couple days in advance.
I'll explain. We're the kind of people, we don't like to be late for anything. We don't like to be inconvenienced. We like to be early. Or if we're not early, we're not on time. Does that make sense?
Because if you're on time, you're late.
Yeah, if you're on time, you're late. Anyways, so you guys got there a couple days early.
Yep.
Just to soak in.
Well,
Disney-ness of it all.
Yeah, well, we were planning on staying on property, but with some other things that had happened, we just didn't have finances for it, so we stayed off property on the other side of Orlando. At
the other side next to Universal.
Right next to Universal. Like, across the highway. We could see Volcano Bay from our room window, which the child was super excited because she saw a volcano every day. But you have to Uber from the hotel to Disney. So we stayed at the Wyndham near Universal on International Drive, and be aware there are 2 of them. They have different names, but if you don't know the name of the hotel you're staying in, don't try to schedule a reservation for transportation. They will go to the other one.
Did you have that problem?
Yes. Anyway, so we Ubered everywhere, which in Orlando at certain parts of times of the day is very expensive.
Yeah, it's like that with Uber anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. And so, but the hotel itself just wasn't, up to standards that we were used to.
It wasn't Disney.
It wasn't Disney. It felt more like a Motel 6 than Wyndham. So we Ubered over to the boardwalk first night. So we Ubered to Hollywood Studios and took the boat over, which is really cool because we got to see both Fantasmic and Epcot's fireworks from the boat. It was really cool.
Yeah. It's like you get to see the fireworks for free. Almost.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
We got pizza from the pizza window at the boardwalk. 5 out of 5 stars for the boardwalk pizza window.
Had ice cream, went back to the hotel.
We slept because the next day we went to Disney Springs. So Chef Art Smith's Homecoming is where we went for lunch on Sunday. It was amazing. It's very, down home cooking. I had actually myself, Evan, and his mom all had their chicken, which is their fried chicken with donuts and mashed potatoes.
Like glazed donuts?
Yes.
Okay.
But they're warm.
Ooh, nice.
You get 2, like a breast and a thigh.
They look huge, though.
They were huge. It was so good, though. Like, you could eat it with a flake-off fork, just let it flake off. And then the donuts were, like, this big. And then the mashed potatoes were just little, like, ramekin of mashed potatoes, because they were really good. Maddie got a kid's meal.
Were they just, like, regular mashed potatoes or loaded?
No, we could have loaded them, but they were just regular mashed potatoes, but those were not the highlight of the entire meal.
What was the highlight?
The highlight was the appetizer.
Ooh.
So, we got hush puppies. You know that I am a
Hush puppy connoisseur.
yes. It gave me some good. These were amazing. Now, mind you, they were like southern, so they had a kick to them.
Mm-hmm.
They had like a red pepper in them, and like some onion. Oh, they were so good. I needed an entire glass of water to finish one, but
how big were they?
They were normal hush puppy size. Like, they weren't big, but we got like 10 of them.
That's not bad.
And so I mean, the prices weren't terrible. I think the 3 of us with our drink, like our Cokes, we didn't actually get any of the drinks there. They have moonshine. And I think it was less than $90 with a tip for the 3 of us.
That's not bad. That's
Yeah.
like normal.
Yeah, like normal
If
food
you're going
prices.
out to a nice restaurant.
Yeah, and it was so good. And the waitress was amazing, and
That was tip.
that was with a tip. I think I paid $98 with a tip. I mean, not terrible at all if we're going to a nice restaurant. The atmosphere was really cool. Like, they have an outdoor seating area, the indoor seating area. We were like right next to the bar.
If you're gonna compare it to like another restaurant, what would you compare it to?
It was a lot like House of Blues without the music.
Okay, what would you compare House of Blues to?
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Like a restaurant that somebody, like almost everybody's been to. Do you think it's like, is it like, the food sounds like Cracker Barrel, but like higher class?
It was way higher class than Cracker Barrel.
I mean, like the southern accent.
Yeah, it was very, very southern. Like, the fried chicken, the mashed potatoes, the donuts were just, instead of like chicken and waffles, it was chicken and donuts.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it had a very southern flair to it. Even like the menu has kind of a southern flair to it. But I think Art Smith is from Louisiana.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was.
What would you have gotten if you had gotten like the appetizer or the main dish? What would you have gotten?
I'd have to look at the menu because I can't remember what it was called. Because I had already decided before we even left home that I wanted to get the chicken and donuts.
You didn't have a second choice.
She offered, like, she told us another one that's really popular, and it sounded good. But my heart was set on the chicken and donuts. But yeah, there really wasn't any, like, Evan and I had already decided that's what we were getting. Michelle went back and forth between the waitress's other favorite and the chicken and donuts. Those were the 2 that she suggested.
But it was pretty memorable.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have any regrets.
Like, we are already talking about going back there, like, in December.
Do they have, like, deviled eggs there?
Yes, they do.
I think I've seen it.
It's one of the appetizers.
Ooh.
They also had fried pickles.
Fried pickles.
And they called them fried pickle chips because they were the hamburger chips instead of the longer, like the actual like slices.
Okay. I never had like the slices.
They're not as good.
I would think so.
They're just
I think
weird.
The more batter to pickle ratio.
Yeah, the better
would
they
be
are.
better. Yeah.
I think they even had fried green tomatoes. So I mean, it's very southern style food choices.
So like, if you like Paula Deen without the racism and the bigotry, Homecoming.
You can't compare that because Chef Hart Smith is gay.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Without the
Without
the bigotry
Yes.
and the racism.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So I like Paula Deen. I like her food, her recipes.
Her recipes.
Her recipe book is very good. Her personality, maybe not so much. But anyways, so you guys went back. Next day was
Embarkation Day.
I always want to say disembarkation day.
It's de-embarkation, and that's the last day.
Because it seems to me like you depart, so it should be de-embarkation.
Yeah, but you're departing the ship when they say
so
that.
you're imparting.
You're imparting the ship, so you're starting your cruise. Embarkation Day.
Okay.
Okay, so Embarkation Day, we actually chose to do not Disney, but a transportation, like a shared shuttle from Orlando's airport to Port Canaveral. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It was a little confusing. Like I paid for it online, set it up all online, got it paid for. We got there, it was easy to find.
I'm done. But you think it would have been easier with Disney transportation?
If we'd have stayed on property with Disney transportation, it would have been 100% easier.
So lesson learned.
Yes,
stay on Disney property.
Stay on Disney property.
Take the free transportation.
Don't take not free transportation. Not free.
How much does it cost?
It's $45 each way. So it's $90
for Disney transportation.
Yeah.
You okay after?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Disney transportation from Disney to Port Canaveral or back is $45 each way. So it's $90 a person.
But I guess
But you're getting taken directly to your resort at Disney World.
Okay, it's the other one picking up people at other.
No, we had to go to the airport.
Okay.
So no, we had to go from our hotel to the airport to get on the bus to go to Port Canaveral.
You had to Uber to the airport?
Yeah, we had to Uber to the airport.
Okay.
Get on the bus.
So that was the drawback.
Yeah.
You had to go to the airport.
I mean, if you're doing like Royal Caribbean or a Carnival or basically any other cruise line that's not Disney, because Disney's the only cruise line that really has its own transportation to and from the port, because they're taking you directly to their resort. Or you're not doing like a Universal split stay, because Universal has an option where you can stay on property before, and they have a shuttle to Port Canaveral. And they don't really care who you're going with. But anyway, they took us, we got on the bus, super easy. They took our bags, put them on. So they drop us off right at the terminal where you drop off your bags.
That's nice.
So they get your tags on, you get your tags on there. They take them, like the porters take them. Tip your porters, they're super nice. They're so nice. They even told us where to go, how to get there, like what we should expect from our check-in.
Okay. Point of I got a question.
Okay.
Would you recommend? Did you take cash to tip people?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
We took cash to tip people. We used it more for the porter, like the bag people, and we left a little bit more than what you would actually give to our stateroom attendant and our servers.
So how much would you say you would need to take for tip money?
We took $150.
Okay.
At Port Canaveral, you go up and they have times.
What group were you in?
Yeah, what group we were in? The 1 o'clock group. So we were in the 1:15 to 1:30 group. Our group had already gone in to be checked in.
Really? What time did you get there?
We got there at 5 after.
Really?
Yeah.
So we were
So we went in. We were the only people on the ramp to get there, and then you go through security. And then you go in to.
I don't know. Wrigley's up here.
Wrigley's up here, dude. This big lobby, and you go. There are people there with waving Mickey hands that Maddie thought were cool. They gave her high fives.
So it's really like a celebratory thing. You're we're getting on the boat.
Yeah.
Woo!
And then when you go in and you give them all your identification, because it was a closed loop, we had not gotten our passports yet, so we had our IDs and our birth certificates for Evan, Maddie, and I, and then his mom had her passport, so she just used that.
So you get on the boat, and everybody's like, it's the
We called it Princess Maddie Party.
Princess Maddie Party. Everybody goes, yay!
Yay!
So what did you do first when you got on the boat?
We went to our room actually.
Your room was already ready?
It was ready.
Wow.
They told us that rooms were ready between 1 and 1:30, and when we got on the boat, like immediately when we got on and we got cheered for, I got a message telling us our room was ready.
That's nice.
And of course,
so would you recommend like checking in at that time if you could? Or
it was so nice. I know people who check in early, especially with Disney transportation,
but they're probably like getting on the boat, getting on the aqueduct, and everything.
Yeah, they're like that's why they tell you to take like a carry-on, like full of stuff. But really, I didn't need it. Like,
were your bags already there?
No, our bags were not there.
How long did your
Our bags got there before dinner.
Okay.
So I mean, we were kind of worried about it because it was Arendelle that night, and she wanted to wear
her Elsa dress, Anna dress.
Her Anna dress. Yes, I did not take her Elsa dress.
I hope people can hear me when Mike was turned the other way.
Oh. So, anyway, big tip: buy Dramamine. Take it before you step foot on the ship.
Even if you think
you're gonna be fine, take it. Or be smart like my mother-in-law and my husband and ask your doctor for a motion sickness patch. They last 3 days.
Wow.
And you can put them like behind your ear. Evan puts his on his shoulder. Because it doesn't come off that easy there. And so, but they don't make them for little kids. So kids Dramamine was a lifesaver that first night. So yeah, I would suggest taking it before you embark, just in case. Like, you're still maybe gonna get some dizziness and you gotta get your sea legs, but it helps a lot. We went to lunch at Marceline Market after we saw our room. We went to our room, did the video, and we went and checked it out. We had a deluxe family room with veranda. We were on the 7th deck.
And your theme was Cinderella?
Our theme was Cinderella. We were actually in stateroom 7138. So if Heather wants to put that video on, you can.
Okay. You can see all the extras that Michelle got for the Christmas.
Yeah, we got a bunch of extra stuff for the Christmas cruise that she bought. It was really cool to see it decorated already. We didn't have to do a whole lot.
Did you keep that stuff up the whole time?
Yeah. Till the last night. We took it down last night to be packed away. And then we went to lunch at Marceline Market, and Marceline Market is their buffet.
Is it as huge as it seems? Because they say it wraps all the way around.
It does. It wraps all the way around, but it doubles on each side. It's like
it's like the same on each side. Okay.
But then they also have food out on the deck.
Oh, really?
Like the pool deck, that's where like your Mickey's barbecue places, your Donald's Cantina.
Oh, really?
Those things are out on the deck. We did not know that at the time, so we were just eating at Marceline's. And this one up here like inhaled the macaroni and cheese.
Really? It was good.
And like just
seal approval.
Yeah. But that was the only day that we ate lunch at Marceline's.
Really?
Yeah. We ate out on the deck the rest of the time.
Okay, so that makes sense when I see people eating chicken fingers on the pool deck.
Yeah, you can get
that stuff is out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We go back to our room, and our luggage is there, so we could change.
Okay, did you have a good spot for the sail-away party?
We stood up by what is called the Daisy pool. Might be the Donald pool.
So you're down low?
We weren't on deck 11, we were on deck 12. Okay, deck 11's the main area. Deck 12 is just above that.
Okay, so they say, I was watching a video, it says that like the people in the front are supposed to like sit down so the people behind you can see, so mostly kids.
Mostly kids and kids and their parents were down there. We were right in front of the pool, the little pool that's there, and there were people in the pool, which whatever, I didn't care. And they were playing, and like we didn't even realize we were moving.
Really?
Like, we're like, wait a minute, we're moving, like this party's going on, and characters come out and they dance and they do different things, and it was fun. It was really cool. I didn't get a lot of pictures of it because I was holding her so she could see over the bar. And then after the party, we just sort of like wandered around deck 12. We were watching the boat start to move. And after that, we are like, okay, now what? Because we had like an hour before dinner. Because the sail away party is usually between 3:30 and 4.
Okay, so you had your luggage and your stuff, and there's an hour to go before dinner.
Yeah. And so we wandered because we didn't know where the heck dinner was. Like, and then right when we got to dinner was the time where the store opened.
Oh, so everybody's at the store.
Everybody's at the store. And on the ship, it might be the same on the Destiny, I think it is the store is right here, and the show dinner, so like Lion King on the Destiny and Wish, or Arendelle on the Wish, are like right here, just beyond the elevators.
Okay. Yeah, I think so, because I think they said that the Lion King is down lower, and then it's 1923.
1920 is Lion King down lower. Marvel was down lower on the Wish.
I think they said.
I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't know.
So but okay, before Sail Away, we had our God. I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
We had our what is it called? The meeting.
Oh, the
muster drill. Where we literally went into World of Marvel and got told what to do if anything happened. And they don't care if you've never been on a boat or if you've been on like 20 million cruises, you still have to go to the muster drill, and they scan you in either via magic band or a room card to basically they're taking attendance as you walk in.
Basically, like it's at work and like you have those yearly what do they call them?
Yeah, like fire drills.
Like fire drills, or like even where you have to do the test online.
Oh yeah, like your yearly learning stuff. Yeah,
modules.
Yeah.
But you have to like be like, okay, that's what you do if there's a tornado or a fire, even if you work from home, or like slips, trips, and falls.
Or the one that I was thinking of was the active shooter drill.
Oh yeah,
that you have to do even though you're.
Do you watch really like it has a video that has like really like high stakes music playing to it?
Yeah, and a guy that sounds like he should be on a murder show. Yeah.
What do you do?
Yes.
Will you duck and cover?
Run.
Will you run?
Hide.
Hide.
Or fight.
Don't try to be a hero.
Yeah, basically. If you have to fight, dude. Don't try.
911.
Yes. Anyway, so after the muster drill, we went to the sail away party. And then we were wandering around. What?
Why are you making noise down there?
Because we're
doing a podcast, Glenda.
Oh, okay. I can see it.
Okay.
And so Arendelle.
I thought Arendelle would be. I'm excited you guys had Arendelle the first night.
We were excited to have Arendelle the first night.
This is our palace up here.
Okay, Glenda, thank you.
But it's not like the character dining.
No, which we knew that going in. Like, we told Maddie that it's not like a character dining as a parks. They don't really talk to you. They kind of wave and say silly things as they walk by. But like,
We're girls.
it was disappointing because we were kind of far away from like the stage area. If you're not like up by the stage, you're not really seeing a whole lot. And the characters walk around, but like Elsa didn't like stop over by our table. She stood up to the table like across from us. And so like we was just sort of like, oh, okay. And like Maddie wasn't feeling good that night. I wasn't feeling good that night, and the food was not the greatest.
Really?
It was okay.
And you think because you guys weren't really hungry?
I think that might have been it. And I did not go adventurous that night. I went safe, and I probably shouldn't have. And I think if I was feeling better, I would have gone for a more adventurous food item. But again, because I felt like I needed something bland, or I was going to get sick or like fall asleep in my plate.
Okay. Did anybody get sick?
Nobody got sick.
Nobody hurled? Really?
Maddie had tummy problems, but
I
nobody
mean, like,
got
but
sick.
anybody, like, after dinner, did you see, like, anybody going, did you hear, like, a...
No, I did not. We heard some babies screaming, but no.
Really?
We went on a tour of the kids club. which
Was that super cool?
so cool. So cool. The princess area has 3 like little areas that you can go in.
yeah, because they have a little Pascal too.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a Rapunzel area where they did like arts and crafts, and there was a Belle's book library.
Which was your favorite? What was your favorite, Maddie?
My favorite was the Frozen room.
The Frozen room.
Frozen room has a like the Xbox game, like where you moved and jumped around.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It had one of those, and it had a table, and they did a coronation of Queen Anna, and so she got to go to that.
It sounded like she got to see a lot of characters in the kids club.
Yeah,
And she said that she met some Star Wars characters, princesses stopped by. So,
but like they don't allow like the adults down there with them while they're playing, so you can't really get a lot of pictures down there, which is understandable. I mean, I don't want some random crazy person
you don't want
taking
somebody taking a
pictures
picture of your kid. Yeah.
And then posting it online. That's not my thing.
Yeah.
So I don't like. She really didn't like the Star Wars room. She liked the.
We're gonna change that. We're gonna get her in the Star Wars. She already likes Young Jedi.
Yeah.
But I think if it was more like a Jedi and not like a spaceship.
Yeah, and that's what it is on the Destiny 2. It's the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she get to meet Chewie?
I don't know, because Chewie was there with Rey, and she didn't tell me if she got to meet Rey or not.
She said she met Asuka.
Mommy.
Ahsoka?
Ahsoka,
Okay.
yeah.
I think she met more people at the kids club than she thought she did, or like we thought she did.
She's just not very good with names.
Yeah, she's terrible with names. She's also terrible right now telling you what they look like, so I can't tell her who it is either. So she was there for a couple hours, on day 2. Okay, so that was basically the end of night 1. So we got to do the tour of the kids club. We did actually no,
Okay.
sorry, that's not the end of night 1.
Good drink.
Oh, because it was a
You can have a drink.
very merry time cruise. They did a Christmas tree lighting, and it was gorgeous. The only thing is everything on that ship is gold.
Dills.
I think Destiny's gonna be. I want to say better, but different because
we can see Princess Elena at the Christmas parade. Just like that, cause if we not saw her.
We haven't seen her. We'll see her again this Christmas.
Yeah.
so Destiny because the what was the atrium?
Yeah.
The colors change all the time.
Yeah, they don't really
So
change
I
all
wonder
the
if
time.
the tree will change.
I don't know. I hope so. But we're also doing a Halloween
It's a
tour, so cruise, but it's fine.
spooky.
Okay,
How'd the fish extenders go?
the fish extender was fun. I didn't actually get to go do any of it because I was asleep because I needed to go to sleep because I wasn't feeling good. But Maddie and Michelle and Evan took them, and we got gobs of stuff. We all got a new cup based on our favorite character. Because you put your favorite character, kid's age, and any allergies that you might have to food. And so Maddie's, of course, was Elsa.
You joined a Facebook group.
Facebook group. Yeah.
What are you doing over there, kid?
We got so much stuff, like bags and bags of stuff.
So it was fun.
It was fun, yes.
Okay.
And then of course they also used that for pixie dust.
Oh yeah.
So every time we'd go back to our room, basically we'd have something new. And the last couple of times we didn't have anything, Maddie said, "There's nothing." Every time.
No Christmas.
Yeah. So that was day 1. Slept really good that night. She actually slept in the bunk on the bed on the boat.
Hence why we had the bunk bed.
Yeah. Apparently I need it to rock. I don't know.
Ocean sounds or something.
I guess, I don't know. So we were on a 4-night cruise, so that meant we had 1 day at sea. And that was our second day on the boat. And Maddie went to the kids club. And I went and got my nails done at the Untangled salon. It was expensive.
Was it worth it?
I would do it again.
Okay, there you go. You needed that mom time.
I needed the mom time. I joined Evan and Michelle at Tiana's Bayou restaurant, or it's actually like a lounge, and we played Christmas music trivia.
Oh, did you have Ben Gazer?
Yes.
Yeah, because
You said they weren't as
They
good.
weren't
It
as good
was
as the
fun
ones from
there.
French Quarter.
Kids Club was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. Because I love Star Wars. Star is my favorite.
What?
Yeah,
Who are you? You're lying.
No,
You didn't like the Star Wars area? It was dark.
no.
Okay,
But I
whatever you
love
say.
it.
Okay, you can talk about it at Maddie Minutes, okay?
As soon as Mommy's done talking about the cruise ship, you can talk about the cruise ship.
Yay.
Okay, so day 2 we're at sea. We went to trivia at Tiana's Bayou. And
What was the trivia thing?
this was Christmas music.
Okay.
Like different Christmas songs. You got to hear a little bit of the music and you had to name the song.
Okay.
So it was something that you would have been really good at too.
Oh, yeah.
So yay, my team won. We only missed one. And it was from Muppets Christmas Carol.
Hey, who is on your team?
My team was me, my mother-in-law Michelle, and Evan, my husband.
Who got
However,
a medal?
Evan went to the bathroom afterwards, and only Michelle and I got medals. Sorry, Evan, no medal for you.
What did you miss from Muppet's Christmas Carol?
It was a song I didn't recognize. It's a song that
Oh.
who plays Tiny? Who's
just
playing
like
Tiny
a
Tim?
Oh,
just
Robin?
like
Yeah. And so we went back to our room after trivia, picked up the kid, had lunch out on the deck.
Did you get in the pool at all?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Maddie and I did. We got in one of the smaller pools. We didn't get in the big Mickey pool.
Okay.
Did
you go to the splash pad?
No, because the day that Evan took her, it was all tiny little kids, and he was afraid they were going to tell her to leave.
Oh.
Yeah, because they have a little kid.
Well, I'm saying you're in preschool.
Yeah, apparently it says 4 and under.
What?
And I'm like, it's Toy Story. Why? Anyway. But she did really good swimming around in her swimsuit and stuff, and
Yeah,
of course,
I love my swimsuit.
I know they have life jackets available for all shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
And anyway, we ate out on the
They
deck.
have
We had
blue
pizza
and green
from-
and yellow.
The pizza place out on the deck, and it was very good. We had it multiple times on the ship. Mostly because they had a very spectacular cheese pizza that she loved. And then I got her some mac and cheese from the barbecue place. It was also very good. Breadcrumbs on top of it. And then of course we got ice cream because you get unlimited ice cream cones. Then we went back to our room and got changed for dinner. Because we were doing 1923.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to dress up for dinner.
Like, yeah, you can only dress up if you're going, like, one of the nice adult only.
Well, yeah, then you have to.
Yeah.
We dressed up for 1923 because it is the nicer of
Wait, if you're 4 nights, what was your other? You have
Well,
3 rotational dinings and 1.
You get to do one twice. We would have done 1923 twice, but it would have been in the pirate theme.
Oh, okay.
But we didn't want to do that because the food didn't sound fabulous. We actually ate out on the deck.
Okay. So you can skip your rotational.
Yeah, you don't
dining.
have to go to rotational dining. Strongly, highly suggest going because they are really good. It is really good food. So 1923, before 1923, we went down and we had pictures taken around the atrium. Had different places where they had like photographers out in front of the Christmas tree. They had different like backdrops. And we got our pictures taken, and we got some really good pictures from that. I mean, the one that we took was just Maddie with Tinkerbell. It was cute.
Yeah.
Did you get any picture package?
We did not get the picture package. I kind of regret it.
Really?
I think that this time I will buy it. Even it's $230, but it's unlimited pictures on the boat. It might be less.
But, like,
this-
they take your picture all the time.
Yeah,
Now you know
yeah.
it, right?
Yeah, you get pictures taken every night at dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, it's worth it if you think about it. The 2 things that I would suggest is getting a picture package of some sort and getting a Wi-Fi package.
Yeah.
They were, again, $230 for this trip for the
Now, is that something you can pay for ahead of time, or you have to do on the boat at guest services?
You could do Wi-Fi. You can actually pay on your phone, and it will be charged to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Photo pass, same thing. You can pay for it in advance, but most people just buy it on the boat, pay for it at the end. 1923, 10 out of 10. The food was amazing. The atmosphere was amazing.
And the atmosphere is like 1923. You're either Roy Disney or
we were on the Walt Disney side.
And there's just like
there's actually
props everywhere.
There's props from movies. We were in the Beauty and the Beast section.
Like animations.
There's little like statues. It's really cool. It was delicious. The food was good. That was our favorite food on the boat. Of the 3 dining, that was our favorite food. And then after dinner, we walked around the atrium a little bit, and we went and we stood in line. You really just gather in an area to wait for the doors to open for the show. We were going to see The Little Mermaid.
How was that?
Again, Maddie would not leave. She was like, "We can't leave, it's not over yet. It's not done. It's not done, Mama, we can't go." And mind you, we're on deck 2. One's on ours, we're going to sit up in the balcony on deck 4. Because deck 2, I was about to pass out.
What, from the rocking?
Yeah, from the rocking.
Okay, so you're about to pass out from the rocking, like pass out of sleep.
Sleep, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not feeling sick, I'm just like, my eyes are getting heavy and I can't keep them open. Michelle needed to leave because her knee was bothering her.
The Little Mermaid play stage show.
Amazing.
What do you call it? Little Mermaid Broadway show.
It's a Broadway style show. It's not exactly the same show they show on Broadway, but it is very, very close. It's like a cut version of it, but
like a abbreviated version.
Yeah, it's really good. 100% recommend that to anybody going on the Wish. Yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend go to a show while you're on the boat. If you're feeling any sort of tired, sit up higher. But we didn't know that because it was our first cruise. Then the next morning, and the stateroom we were in was on the port side of the ship, so we watched the boat pull into port.
Was that pretty cool?
It was so cool. And like we're kind of early risers anyway, and like breakfast didn't start till like 7:15. We had breakfast every day at Marceline's Market. It's really the only place you can get breakfast.
Unless you're gonna get it sent to your room.
So breakfast. Anyway, so we were pulling into port at Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point, and apparently Lighthouse Point in the Bahamas is a historical site. Mm-hmm. And so the fact that Disney has even gotten to rent this place, let alone build on it, was a big deal for the Bahamian people.
Is that why there's a half-mile pier?
Yeah, well, the half-mile pier because there is a coral reef there.
I'm here.
And that was the deal, that they would do all that they could to preserve the coral reef. So they didn't want the boats coming in and hitting the coral. So that's why the pier is half a mile long. But we did breakfast at Marceline's Market. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing. Again, just like at lunch, they have the same thing on both sides. So they tell you which way to go in, and you can actually go sit as far as the other side. There's plenty of seating. You don't have to grab the first table. We did, mostly because we were just ready to eat by then.
How was the food?
The food was amazing. They had egg fried rice. Let me tell you, I had it every day. Was the first day I've seen.
And you said it was like Shoney's.
Shoney's, yes.
Okay, we talked about this before, but it got cut off.
Yeah, it did.
Shoney's, if you did not grow up in the 80s or the 90s,
Excuse me.
whenever you went on a road trip somewhere, like long, it used to be like, I guess it could be like where Cracker Barrel is now. Like there was always a Shoney's exit.
Yeah, it's an exit, like a Cracker Barrel sign. No.
Okay.
They were a buffet style breakfast, lunch, dinner, but at the breakfast they had the most amazing fried rice. I don't know how they did it. I tried to replicate it. I can't replicate it. But you said that Disney has broken the code.
Disney has broken the code. It is amazing. I had seconds of it, and I am not a breakfast eater. there were this buffet bacon. Don't go on expecting your, great bacon. It's going to be your buffet style bacon, so it is going to be a little limp. But it is not self-serve. Like, you take the plate to where you want it, and they'll put the food on the plate. So, and like the only place that's really self-serve is the fact that they have an option for milks. So they have your almond milk, your oat milk, your coconut milk, your almond milk, and then like your different percentages of milks on the boat as well. Just because they're so good with allergies.
Okay, so food, breakfast food.
They have
10 stars.
10, yes. 20 stars if you can give it all the stars. Just go to breakfast.
All stars.
They have, your meats. They have like your like more sweet stuff. They did have donuts, like not like glazed donuts, and they had like a pink glazed donuts. They had cereal, and then they have like a kids bar where they have your Mickey waffles.
Oh wow.
So because Lookout Key has such a long pier, and my mother-in-law didn't really want to walk that far, and we had really just talked about staying on the boat that day, we made Maddie's Bibbidi Bobbidi boutique appointment for 9 a.m. that day. So we went to breakfast, back to the room, got her dress, and then we went down to deck 4 where Bibbidi Bobbidi is.
And you guys brought your own dress, right?
We did, yeah. We brought our own dress. She did Aurora. Pretty sure Aurora is her favorite princess because she wears a pink dress. Insert picture here. And so, but we had it was such a great experience. It's a smaller salon than you're gonna get at Magic Kingdom or even at Disneyland. Only 6 girls in there at once, or 6 kids, I guess, because they do a prince a night, or they also do like a Captain Mickey or a pirate. And since it was our pirate night, there was also like they were doing pirates later in the day. But we really wanted the princess package. So we had a fairy godmother in training. She was amazing. She was from Brazil. She talked about old Disney movies, and we talked about the princesses, and she let Mandy decide if she wanted to do the fairy godmother experience before or after getting all made up.
What does that mean?
If she wanted to put the dress on or not.
Oh, okay.
And the fairy godmother talks to you in the mirror.
Okay.
She decided after, which was fine. So she got all dolled up, and then we put the dress on. Next time I probably would have made her put it on first. But it's okay. There's nothing bad. Yeah, he doesn't do that. No, Cone, you want to be on the podcast? Okay, I won't bother you. But 10 out of 10 for our fairy godmother in training. She was amazing. Everything turned out wonderful. It is pricey. Even with bringing a dress, it was $119 plus a tip. Why?
Really? You're going to be lovey-dovey? Okay. You're going to be lovey-dovey.
And then Michelle wanted to go back to the room, which was fine. She really just wanted to spend some time out on the veranda. And so Evan and Maddie and I went out to I'm here.
Wait, let's pet you.
You're like Mr. Bigglesworth here. But you're purring.
$1 million.
So after that, we walked out of the boutique, and Donald was out there.
Oh yeah, she loved Donald.
And she adores Donald. Like, that's probably, besides like Minnie and Mickey, that's her favorite. That's the person we have to see every time. If we can see him more than once, she'll be super thrilled. Oh,
he's loving this, isn't he?
Yes. And he knows I'm not holding him here. I just have my hand there. So we got our picture taken. She did pictures with Donald, and he spun her around. She was dressed up like a princess, and he was dressed up in his pirate stuff, but bowed. And like he spun her. It was really cute. And then we saw Pluto, and then we went back to our room, got changed, and took the half a mile walk out. We went out, we got changed. Maddie put on her rash guard and her swimsuit, and we walked out to the end of the pier where you get on a tram to be taken to the depot center. Basically, is you're being taken to like one part of the private island, and then you can go different directions to see other parts of it. Well, we were Maddie really wanted to stick her toes in the water. Let me tell you, we were in the southern part of the Bahamas, and that water was ice cold.
Really?
So cold. I did not want to spend any time in that water. It was so cold. And that was at like...
I love that water. It was so freezing cold.
It was very freezing cold. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, the sun had been out for a while. But still, it was very cold. Why are you leaning on me?
She's leaning on you and pushing on you.
Yeah, I know. That's what she does.
Can we leave?
I'm not supposed to be making tacos. Anyway, so, we went out there and, like, the water was so cold. So we weren't going to stay in the water, but they have a very, very, very nice splash pad on that island. It seemed to be, like, the tropical, like, Bahamian. And it's...
That's their newest island.
Yeah,
right?
that's their newest private area. And so they've done a really good job with it. I think over the next couple of years they'll build it up and it'll be better. But it's not an island I need to go back to right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only thing that I would go back there for was the splash pad.
Okay, so where did you guys eat that night?
It was pirate night on the boat. And so we decided we didn't want the pirate menu that they had at 1923. That was our second night there. It was a restaurant that we went out to twice. It just didn't sound good. We hopped back on the tram and went back to the boat, got changed into our pirate stuff, and we went out on deck 11, which is the pool deck, and ate dinner at the... Did I have Donald's Cantina then or earlier? I made about it earlier.
Is that so? Donald's is like the Mexican, right?
McDonald's is a Mexican restaurant. There's a pizza place that has a name. Mickey's is a barbecue. Minnie's is ice cream, and Goofy's is the all-American place. Has like hot dogs. Because of course he is.
Hot dog.
Yeah. And then of course you can also get drinks out there. Also, hot tip: bring your own cup so you can refill it throughout the day, because your sodas, pops, cokes, whatever you want to call them, are included in your cruise with Disney Cruise Lines. Daisy's was a pizza? Okay. And so we ate out there. I think we had pizza that night. And
You think you would know because you have pizza so much.
the pizza was really good. Because we had to wait on the pizza because they were cooking it. Because multiple of them closed at a certain time before Pirate Night started. My husband's kind of picky about barbecue, so we didn't do that. So Pirate Night, we had ice cream. We just sort of hung out on the deck before it started. And Captain Hook and Smee are there. And like they're actually in the atrium doing meet and greets before the pirate party.
Okay, so is it Captain Hook with like makeup or Captain Hook with the plastic head?
It's not a hard head, but yes, the soft. Like he's actually like Minnie and Mickey.
He's got a big head. Okay.
And Smee is the same way.
Okay.
But same with their body. They're like a Mickey or Minnie character.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like the village show.
No.
No.
I'm probably on the Destiny if he's there.
Yeah,
I think there'll be more like characters than like but the pirate show is super cute. We saw the early one. There are two. The early one has Captain Hook trying to take control of the ship. And basically he and Mickey have to do a dance off.
A dance off?
Yes, it's pretty freaking hilarious. And they get the audience involved, obviously, and it was fun and like lots of dancing, lots of moving around. They had these really cool like non-alcoholic drinks. They called them 0 proof. That means there's no alcohol in it. They had a light up cup and it was really cool, and Maddie got one of those.
Now, is that included or
No,
do you
that's
cheaper?
not included. It was $12 for the cup, and because it's a keepsake cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so we did that, and then it was kind of chilly and the wind was picking up, and we just weren't sure they were going to do fireworks. They hadn't said they were not, because Disney is your only cruise line that does fireworks at sea. But again, it was windy, it was kind of chilly, and we just weren't sure. And so we went back to our room and we ordered warm chocolate chip cookies, milk, and cheesecake.
Ooh, that sounds like the way to go.
It was the way to go. Like, I highly recommend going back to your room one night.
What kind of cheesecake you have? Just cheesecake?
It had a raspberry compote on it.
Ooh.
It wasn't even on it. It was like underneath it. So I mean, you could like swirl your cheesecake in
so
it.
it's fancy.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't really want the raspberry compote. They're like, ma'am, it comes that way. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm not gonna argue about it. And so we ordered that, and that was really easy to order. Calling down to order room service. But they do have like hanging things for your door if you want like coffee in the morning or tea brought to your room. So that was
So
nice.
did you have that done?
I didn't, because we didn't realize what they were until we were disembarked. And I've just realized that, if Dad wants to have coffee in the morning before Marceline's opens for our cruise, we can just have it there, and you can say what time you want it. It was really a fun day. It was nice to go back and just chill. I think we watched something on TV that night. It wasn't anything.
Yeah,
it was just a nice night to just chill out. Michelle went out and sat on the veranda for a little bit. She really liked the veranda.
Cool.
All right, night 4. We were at Castaway Cay. It is Disney's whole private island. Yes, they're making it bigger. Yes, they're doing refurbishments on stuff that's there, but you couldn't tell.
Oh, they were doing that while you were there?
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's open year round.
Oh.
And like
Look out.
Yeah.
Lookout's not?
No, they both are, but like they're building at both islands.
Oh, okay.
And like, because Castaway is older, they're refurbishing a lot of stuff. You can't tell, but they are. Like, you could kind of see like stuff getting built, stuff getting refurbed, where at Lookout you could actually see it.
You know, Lookout's newer?
They were building more stuff.
Oh, okay.
You could see where they were building more stuff. But what I liked about both islands was they had shops where it was local Bahamian market. And like, so they were like local market people who came in, local artists. This stuff was just cool. The one at Lookout is bigger than the one at Castaway. But again, it was cool, and like we got some really kind of neat stuff there. That were just local artist stuff. So Castaway Cay, we're farther north, but the water was amazing.
It was warmer.
It was like bath water warm. And Maddie did not want to get out. We had gone to view the kids club. She really wanted to go over there. I was like, okay, they don't open for another hour. Let's go grab some seats and go play in the water for a little bit. And then we'll go to the kids club. Well, every time we asked her if she wanted to go to the kids club, no, not yet. So she was out in the water for a good hour and a half. And then she went to the kids club. So she was like, yeah, let's do that. And so they have a splash pad back there, and they have dinosaurs to dig up, and really cool like kids club people. They're really nice. She and one of the girls bonded over the fact that the girl was from England.
Oh yeah.
And she knew who Peppa Pig was. So yeah.
Doesn't everyone?
I know. So yeah, that was fun. We spent a long time out there because we had beach chairs, and like it wasn't super packed. Like, we were at the first family beach. There were 2 at Castaway. And so, like, we went to the shops, and then Michelle wanted to sit down, so she sat in the lounge chair. We took Maddie back to the kids club, and then Evan and I just sort of browsed the shops for a little bit, which is when we realized they had an Olaf smoothie shop.
Ooh.
Yeah. With an Olaf statue, like, made out of sand.
Cool.
And, like, they had this sand snowman out front, a Christmas tree. It was really cute. But one thing, do not leave your food alone. Don't do it, because those frickin' seagulls
Mine.
Oh my goodness! Like we didn't even know who was sitting behind us, but all of a sudden this flock just like swoops in like they're raptors or something, and they had 2 hamburgers and French fries, and they were just gone. And, like the little ones were like picking at the leftovers, and there was so many. It was just sort of like we were just like, oh my goodness, because it was kind of like watching.
So the seagulls are just waiting to take advantage.
Yes, absolutely. That's what and they sit on top of the umbrellas,
Mm-hmm.
and like the umbrellas are like every third one, so everybody's basically in the shade.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, they just wait, and when one goes down, the rest of them come,
Mm-hmm.
and it was insane.
So what was the best part of the island?
Honestly, it was just sitting in the chair watching people. We really enjoyed the lounge chair, just chilling. Again, Maddie had fun in the water. She kept testing her boundaries of how far out she could go. She would go out to where we tell her to stop, and then she'd take another two large steps and say, "Is this okay?" I'll say, "No, you have to come back in," and she'd come back into where she was, and then she'd go back out, and she'd say, "Is this okay?" Yeah. And then she'd take 2 big steps back, and like, "Is this okay?" No, you have to come back. And finally, we were like, "If you go any farther, there is a current in this lagoon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You will go out, and you will not be able to come back." So she finally stopped doing that. So. And then so we went back to the boat, ate on the deck again. That's when I had Donald's Cantina. You said create your own taco bowl, like burrito bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It was we did Michelle and I did create your own taco or burrito bowls. Evan and Maddie both did meat and cheese only tacos. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for that. It was amazing. And then we had World of Marvel for dinner. Oh my goodness. Best Disney dinner show ever.
So just like the ambiance?
It wasn't just the ambiance, the show that goes with it. The food was good. The atmosphere is really kind of cool. They had is it a Pims?
Yeah.
Because it was Ant-Man. They had a Pims machine at every table, and it like lit up and it colors and stuff, and I have a video for that too. And then at the end, Spider-Man comes out. Because in the one on the Wish, Ultron is trying to take over the boat.
Okay.
And of course, Ant-Man has broken something.
Mm-hmm.
And he and the Wasp are trying to figure out how to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And Spider-Man is involved because he's been sent by Iron Man, even though Iron Man didn't send him and he stole the plane. And so he gets yelled at a couple of times. But he comes around to all the tables and like Maddie was waiting on him.
Yeah, because she loves Spidey.
Yeah, she loves herself as Spidey. She got a high five and a hug. And
does he actually talk?
Yes, he talks.
Oh, cool.
He's just a guy in a Spidey suit. Maddie, your stuff is behind Heather's head. And so after that, we went back to our room and got packed up for the next day because we had stopped at guest services and gotten we took the Disney transportation back to the resort because we were staying at Pop Century after because we aren't going to go through that whole debacle again.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Pop Century, stay there, then go home. And so went back to our rooms, packed up, and we stuck our bags outside of the room because they come and they pick them up. And then we went down to the atrium and they do a last wish as a goodbye. And they do a little show and see Rapunzel's there, Tiana's there, Cinderella's there, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, and Daisy. I think there's like 9 or 10 people there. I forget who the last one was. Anyway, they're there.
Goofy?
Huh?
Goofy?
I said Goofy. But we were sitting right in the middle of where like the line to Mickey would be.
Mm.
And so we were like second in line to see Mickey.
Wow.
And then we had to see Rapunzel.
Okay, backstory.
We were at Disney in June during Cool Kid Summer. And this is something I warn people about during that, is the characters are out roaming and they're not necessarily there to take pictures or sign autographs. They're just sort of roaming the park to say hi, wave. If you get a picture with them, great. Well, Rapunzel and Flynn were out walking in Magic Kingdom and back by Rapunzel's tower bathroom, and they were looking for Pascal.
Yeah.
Well, they acknowledged kids here and there, and Maddie followed them around for a good 10-15 minutes.
That wasn't that long, like 5 to 10 minutes.
10 minutes maybe? Okay, fine. And there was no acknowledgement. And she was getting upset. And like said, you know, is Rapunzel not my friend anymore? Is Rapunzel not like me anymore? So we were kind of having just we had a bad experience with Rapunzel, and it wasn't anybody's fault.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't something where she was like, I hate Rapunzel or anything like that. It was just sort of like she needed to see Rapunzel and make sure Rapunzel was still who she thought she was.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're in line for Rapunzel, and like they spent maybe a minute or two with the kid, each person or like family that came up there. But like she and Rapunzel did a little dance because she was dressed up like Santa Minnie Mouse, and she did a little spin and twirl with her, and they talked, and she got a hug, and she told her bye friend and Merry Christmas, and you know, just the look of just pure delight is just what that just made everything better. And because she came up to me and she says, Mommy, Rapunzel's my friend again. And I was just like, oh, thank you, Jesus. And then she wanted to go see Cinderella. And I was like, I don't know that we really have time. But we got over there. We got to see Cinderella. She had actually went and like gone back and got in line with her dad. Because I wanted to get a picture of something else. And Tiana had actually walked by them. And she gave Maddie a hug. Every time we saw Tiana on the ship, Maddie got a hug. I love Tiana just for that reason. Every time we see her, doesn't matter if we're at the parks, if we're at dinner, if we're on the boat, whoever is playing Tiana that day is the friendliest character I've ever met. Like they are down for a hug at any time, especially for little kids wearing a princessy dress. And so we got in line, we saw Cinderella, and then we went back for the final wish, which is you make a wish upon a star, and the light above you, the chandelier, does a little light thing, and basically it's their send off. It was really cool. And then one last sleep on the boat, and we were pulling into Port Canaveral the next morning, and we were up early enough to see just pull in. We had a 9 o'clock embarkation time. And we actually got to leave earlier than that. I mean, we ate breakfast at Marceline's Market, and then we just sort of chilled because we didn't have our bags. We just had our carry-on bag, and we literally just found some couches on deck 4 and just hung out.
What was your time to check out?
We were disembarking we're supposed to disembark at 9. We got off at like 8:15. And with Disney transportation back to the resort, they literally put all of our luggage on a luggage cart and took it, like we had to tell them what it was, and then they did it, and the guy took it to the bus. And they put it on the bus. We got on, we sat with our favorite family, but that's a whole other story.
Don't even start with that.
It's a whole other story with our favorite family. And then so first drop off was at Coronado, second drop off was at Pop, and so I mean,
you didn't have to wait very long.
No, and this bus had a bathroom. GoPorts did not. That was the bad part. It's about an hour and 15-minute drive on a bus. So yeah, no, but definitely looking forward to our next cruise.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Since this is your first cruise and your first Disney cruise, what would you rate it?
I mean, we had a really good time. I'd say between a 7.5 and an 8 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good cruise. It's the ship I'd go back on. But I'm also one of those people who wants to try them all. So,
yeah.
And like the difference between Disney and your other cruise lines is the fact that your sodas are included in your stuff, and like they don't have a main dining room. They have 3 themed dining rooms. And then, of course, they don't have a casino. So,
Yeah.
sorry, no making bets on Jafar.
So they have bingo.
Yeah, they do have bingo. We did another trivia on our last night. It was Disney quotes.
Mm-hmm.
We did awful. Terrible. But it was fun. We were in one of the bigger lounges, and actually the guy who did our first trivia that we really loved was playing along with us. So that was fun. All in all, I can't wait to go back. I wish I would have just if I had the money, I would have put a placeholder down on another cruise, and I probably will.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're talking about going to Alaska for our 10-year anniversary, and we would really prefer a Disney cruise to do that. Even though they sail out of Vancouver, but that's not a big issue.
They say, like, if you got kids and you're not a big drinker, Disney cruises are the way to go.
Yeah. If you're not one of the people who wants 12 drinks a night, which I think is one of the cruise lines limits. Yeah.
Good God.
Their drinks aren't very big. We had a couple of drinks, like just freehand drinks. We did the drink of the day, which is cheaper. It's like $8.
So are they like the Epcot drinks where, like, they're stronger than you think they are?
Yes.
They are?
Yeah.
Stronger than you expect Disney drinks to be?
Because Disney uses top shelf alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah,
because the one alcoholic, well, we had 2 alcoholic drinks when we went to Disney World, and they were both not like, knock you out, but you're like, wow.
They're not small either. My mother-in-law and I had one of the drinks of the day, and we got Maddie one of the non-alcoholic drinks of the day. So we had 3 that day. Even the non-alcoholic drink was delicious. And then it'll tell you in your cruise line app what they are of the day. But we also went up, his mom and I went up to the adult only deck, which is deck 13.
Ooh, how was that?
It was so nice. And like we weren't there very long, but like they have like triple stuffed cushions on like all of like their loungers and chairs. And they have an infinity pool.
Ooh, nice.
Like your infinity pool over the dot, and they had like a whirlpool, and they had another pool on the other side. And it was quieter, and they had like a little like marketplace there. Now mind you, we saw some people with their older kids there, but they were with their parents, like walking through, getting something, and then leaving. They weren't just chilling. But his mom and I both had a drink up there. They were only like $12.
Not bad.
Yeah, like the drink of the day is like 7 or 8. Wrap up. 100% recommend Disney cruises if you have kids or even if you don't. If you're any sort of like Disney fan, I totally recommend it. Go have fun.
And it sounds pretty like immersive.
Yeah, it is. It's just really nice. And then I also suggest splurging on the veranda if you can afford it. So, final thoughts. I think Disney cruises are 100% worth it. Was it the same as the parks? No. We'll be going back to the parks for Christmas this year. We already have that book. There it is.
Okay, so you want more Disney talk, more travel talk, more child whining on our podcast. This is it for you. Like, subscribe. And as Maddie always says, thanks for watching. Bye.
Heart hands.
Heart hands. Okay. You gotta turn it off. I hit the red button.
Go hit the red button. Okay, fine, I'll do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Then get up and do it.